Hello, this is Inglorious Bastards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm Julia Gregorian, and I'm talking the part of Edward Snowden. So, I know everybody thinks that he's the worst whistleblower since 2000 years, and we should just hate him, blah 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 blah. Yeah, such a bad person, although. So I always have a different opinion, obviously. I can explain myself. So why? Because first of all, I think that Edward is a programmer. I know a lot of programmers, and trust me, 100% of them are criminals. How? They have all the power in the world to get to your bank account every second you want. So I know programmers, for example, Mr. Alex Frankenstein, who is able to open your bank account within 2 seconds, get some money out of it, and disappear. And you never know where the money is gone, actually. So I know that a lot of programmers are privately creating some very evil games where they for example, compare naked women from their neighborhood and talk about them, which is also very unpleasant for the women, and which is also actually a private crime. I know a lot of programmers who are working in Palo Alto, and they're absolute criminals, and they're able to produce the hugest amount of crimes you can think of. You'll never think that they're doing something bad because they're a computer and they're not killing anybody. They don't even have a gun at home. But truth is they are free to write every code they want, and a lot of them are writing codes which are influencing your life in a very, very bad way. And trust me, they are able to break up your Facebook, break your Facebook account, create a new one, and then send some incredible bullshit to some friends of yours or to your family. And they ask your family for money, pretending to be you and getting the money. And you will never know that your parents actually gave you money. You will never think of to be gotten. So I think that programmers are extremely dangerous people, and Edward Snowden is just one tiny mouse everybody thinks of, but nobody thinks of programmers who are still there at Pentagon and still doing the biggest crimes in the world, or they're working for KGB, or they're working for some ministries, and trust me, they're getting all the money in the world, not leaving their desks, and having a very pleasant life, and having zero troubles because you just don't see them, because they're very normal people, just like the Agent Smith from the Matrix. They're a huge amount, you will never know anything. So I think that Edward Snowden is a very important person because he speaks about things which are very important for people. It's important to know things about Google and things about all other big companies. So I do not see him as a big criminalist. I see criminals and a lot of governments who are still there, who are killing people, who are breaking bank accounts, and they're happily ever after living like 100 years and having your life and having your accounts and possess your money. So I think they're much more powerful and much more dangerous than anybody else, including Snowden. So why is him to be in my film? Because I was having a lot of relationships with programmers. I know them very good, maybe too good. I wish I never met some of them again. But at that time that I'm describing in London, I was actually dating some other programmer, and he's not a part of my life anymore, and I just don't want him to be in my film at all. because let's say after this relationship, I cut my incredibly beautiful hair, so I'm kind of angry with him still. So I didn't want him to be in the film. I'm disgusted with him, so I thought if I actually put somebody in the film, it's obvious that I give light to this person, and it's obvious that I want this person to be somehow famous and somehow help this person. So I was thinking about who would be this one programmer who is kind of playing this part of this my ex-boyfriend, whom I am giving the light of this film. So I thought Edward would be a good person, a good person that for. So I thought I'm taking his role, his life somehow, and connect with my life during this time in London. I spent with the other programmer, so I can somehow help Edward, and I can put him into the light, and I can save him instead of saving the other person, because in the end I'm the author, it's my choice, it's my decision, and I decided to save Edward Snowden instead of this one person. That is why, and I always think that truth is always somehow hidden from the eyes of society, particularly if people are so very well known. And I wanted actually to look at this Edward Snowden case with different eyes and show my side of my view of seeing this problem or of seeing this case. And Edward is free to add something to his monologues, dialogues, and I'm using in the film, I'm using in for his role, for his part. So I think that I'm just trying to save somebody who's more important and who deserves it more. And because it's my film, I'm the one to choose, and I just chosen this person, and you just have to accept it. That's it. Bye.